It's Betano-The Next Titan Season 10 in association with FCMB. Previously on The Next Titan.
But also, stand. You are saved. Viola. You are evicted. That means Laurent and Grace, you are evicted. And the winning team is Lighthouse.
It's a new week. The contestants are at home, appraising themselves on TV as they watch an episode of Betano-The Next Titan Season 10. The yet-to-be-retired house captain Jennifer comes with an unexpected but pleasant news.
Hi guys, I'm sorry to interrupt, but I came bearing good news. I just saw the guys upstairs, so I want to tell all of us, guess what? What? Just take a big guess, just one guess. You're somewhere close, So, very, very quickly, we have a wine and dine. You know, it's the beginning of a new week, but this week there is a twist. So we're going to have a wine and dine with a special guest that I know, but I won't be spilling because it's meant to be a surprise. No, if you pay me with munchkins, I'll tell you. All right, guys, so let's just go upstairs quickly, yes, and get dressed because it's about to be a day filled with fun. So let's go. It's about to be fun. Let's go, guys.
Their wine and dine outing is with none other than Kafi Shafour, the breaker of the Guinness World Record for the longest dance and pioneer of Africa's first structured dance academy in Nigeria. In this one-on-one session, the contestants have the opportunity to benefit from her wealth of entrepreneurial experience and wisdom.
Strive to create solutions, because that's what entrepreneurs are. You look for problem and you try to solve it. You are problem finders and seekers, right? And that has been what governs me. It's always been from a place of what solution can I provide? What is the essence of my being here for? Is to provide something, is to shed a light within me for a purpose, right? We all look for purpose, right? And we also look for a way to convert that passion to profit, whether profit is through freedom, movement, creation, money, whatever it is, wealth is to you, you want who you are should be able to generate freedom. It will be responsible of you to not commit wholeheartedly to something that you believe in to a certain time. Like you're required to do that. But at some point, I think where your growth will lie is once you pursue and you are digging, you know, there are some ways you'll be digging, you're probably having that diamond on the other side, but your techniques are wrong. Your strategy is wrong. Not the direction of what you want to achieve that is wrong, but the manner at which you're approaching the problem might just be what is wrong. The business might not be wrong.
Meeting with Dr. Kafi, first of all, I came in with a neutral mindset, like, okay, this can be fun. But while we had a session with her, I got to realize a lot of things from the kind of things she told us about, especially how she revealed how something very simple like dancing could even mean far much more. And I know that a lot of people that might even be questioning some things about themselves in the house, among the housemates, are actually able to realize that there is more to the things that they are doing. We're able to learn about different levels of achievements that you can get either from survival or from divine calling or from just normal being. But then at that moment, we're able to get a deeper review and insights into ourselves. So I think it was very enlightening, and at the end of the day, we were able to have a lot of fun. So it was a really exciting moment with Dr. Kafi.
Back at the house and in the mood just to relax after the long day. But Jennifer discovers the task for the new week from the board has been waiting for them all day.
Guys, the task is here. House captain, beats.
Now it's the duty of the new house captain, Chubike, to read it out.
Yeah. Task 6. Novelty football match. First of all, congratulations to the members of Lighthouse Corporation for winning the last task in the boardroom.
Thank you. That's us.
It's a new week with a new challenge, and you are expected to work as a single group with a brand name. As a single group with a brand name. Task and challenge. You are to work as project consultants to your client, Betano, this week by embarking on a project to organize a novelty football match to raise money for 2 young football academies in Lagos at short notice. You are expected to invite celebrities, raise cash donations and items for raffle draw, and you may sell tickets if you deem fit. Task objectives. This task will help promote sports among young people. This task will enable aspiring titans to learn time management and acts of philanthropy. This task will also be used to showcase Betano as the 2 football teams will wear Betano and with other activations for Betano during the novelty competition. Funds raised should cover production of high-quality branded Betano jerseys, white and orange color, for the players, trophies and medals that will be presented during the match. The team is expected to use the remaining proceeds from the event as donations to the 2 academies, with winners of the match having 60% and losers having 40%. It's only the trophy and medals that will be presented at the venue of the football match, while the football academy owners or managers will receive their donations in the Titan Boardroom. The execution of the task shall be 72 hours, that's 3 days. The board is looking for a well-organized and impactful event. The verdict will be based on the following performance indicators. Everything I mentioned now has 20 points, so anything you hear is 20 points. 1, the turnout and participation of guests. Attendance of invited celebrities. Choice of venue. Worth and value of donations made to the 2 academies. Brand visibility for Betano at the events. Each of them 20 points. The board will declare the team winners if you score 60 points or above. And with this, all contestants will be free from probation for the week. The board will declare the team losers if scored lower than 60 points, And in this case, the board will interrogate to identify members responsible for the team's failure and put them on probation, or may decide to use contestants' nomination method. However, immunity winner will be exempted from any unfavorable eventuality. Best of luck from the board chairman. All right.
They all know there is no need for splitting into two groups in this week's task. So first thing on the itinerary is choosing a team leader for the group. Despite the previous size, there are those still willing to steer the ship for this task. Stephanie, Jeremiah, and Hope are all vying to be the team lead.
If you're for Stephanie, raise your hand. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 people voted for Stephanie. All right, for Jeremiah, raise your hand if you're for Jeremiah. We have, Jeremiah, raise your hand too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 people for Jeremiah. And for Hope, we have 1, 2.
By voting,
Okay.
Jeremiah wins.
Jeremiah then. Jeremiah, you're our team lead.
I was selected because in previous tasks before now, I had been an high performer, working as group leads and offering capacity and serious commitment in the projects that I partook in. So when it was time to have someone to lead the whole house on this project, they felt Jeremiah Oluwarino should be the one. First thing, number one, let's pick a brand name, a company's name. As we are told, this is a project consultant. So ideas, please. I just need 4 or 3 ideas. And I want someone to take notes. Who can take notes? I want someone to take notes. Thank you, Hope. Take notes. Let's go. Yes?
The Olympics.
The Olympics. Well?
Leading the future to
Greece.
Yeah.
To Greece. Okay. Yes, the next. Yes.
An excited Jeremiah swings into action immediately. He needs a brand name. By open session, names like Olympics, Portfolio PR, Legacy Consult, Goalpost PR fall on the table. They vote.
Now let's vote. No time. If you are for Olympics, raise your hands.
Wait, what does someone else have?
Thank you very much, Olympics. 1 vote. What's the second one?
Portfolio.
Portfolio. Raise your hands, please. 2. What's the third one?
Legacy.
Legacy. Let's raise your hands. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What's the 5th one? The final one. Goalpost. Raise your hands. So, I think by votes, the winner is what? Legacy. So our brand name is Legacy. Now, tagline. Let's do that quickly. So
The Legacy Consult wins. For their tagline options, it's between building today for tomorrow and building tomorrow for today. Quite ironical.
2.
Building tomorrow for today wins.
2. Okay.
Legacy Consult,
Yes.
building tomorrow today.
Building tomorrow today. So we have our brand name, then we have a logo, then we have the tagline. Number 3, logos. Let's start working. We know what to do. We are not new to this.
Jeremiah then throws the task of getting a logo to everyone, for which they will submit it later on the WhatsApp group where they will vote on a choice. Jeremiah has a lot to prove as team lead, as he has once been a team leader of a losing team.
Like I said earlier, I want to appreciate you for the vote of confidence. I hope to make us proud, and I'm willing to tell us this, that come here next week Sunday, we are all going to stay back in this house. So thank you so much. Let's do later in the day, and let's get these things done.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
It's the first day of outing. Jeremiah wants the group to cover as much ground in the shortest time possible. He suggests that they split themselves into 2 groups so as to achieve more. But not everyone is on board, so they put it to a vote. Working as one team wins the day. They move. They are looking for support in form of publicity, access to venue usage, and any other assistance they can get from the officials of Teslim Stadium.
Any way you can support us, we are very, very tested, and we are ready to work, partner with you.
Working as one team wins the day. They move. For the raffle draw winnings and gifts given, they reach out to retailers of raw food products for sponsorship.
For this, we are really grateful for the opportunity.
This will be part of the gifts given to the participants of the events. They've gone to seek assistance and partnership for this. The response is also positive. They are making progress, but they still need medals and trophies for the prize reward. Hopefully, they can get that here and even more. Now the D-Day has come. The football match is between Way of Salvation team and Ikorodu City FC.
So on behalf of the Minister of Youth Development, Comrade Ayodele Olawande, I officially declare this novelty football match open, and I pray that you all participate well, no injuries, and at the end, may the best team succeed. Thank you.
Here the ball has been won by Salvation. Beautiful pass. One raffle draw. All fell like a tree. Ikorodu with the ball. Collected by Salvation. Salvation is in front of it. What are you going to do? Now let's see what Ikorodu is about to do in this match.
After all is said and done, Ikorodu City FC takes the win. They have executed the task. What is left is their reports, which needs to be sent to the board. They go back home and begin working on that. But on the other hand, they hope that they have done enough to scale over the 60% mark in the boardroom.
Good morning, housemates.
This week's Immunity Games tests your lungs capacity and willpower tenacity. Cups of water are set on the table. Each contestant are to blow the ball with the force of their breath to the farthest end of the cup. Each contestant has 3 chances of blowing the balls. The farthest length you blow, multiplied by the number of times you blew, will determine who wins. Meaning the highest outcome and the farthest blower in the 3-round wins. Chibuke, Jennifer, Stephanie, Shirley, Moses, and Pearl, the contestants who are not on probation, play. While the probation contestants moderate. In the end, Moses scores a 2-1-0, while Pearl scores a 1-2-0. Moses is the winner of the immunity game.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for Mr. I am Lord. That's Moses, by the way. So congratulations.
All right.
Now, it's a surety that no matter the outcome in the boardroom this week, his standing is secure. Francis, Tamuno, Kofo, Hope, Precious, Bassi, and Jeremiah, the 7 contestants, know the drill. They must head to the boardroom where their fate will be decided. It's that moment that every entrepreneur on the show never wants to experience. Lead board member Kiari Buka is presiding alongside board member Tonya Cole and Chris Parks. It's straight to business. They announce the person saved by the viewer's choice.
The contestant saved by viewers is Hope. Bankole. Congratulations. You gotta leave the boardroom, right? Thank you.
Go do it again. I'm saved.
The 6 remaining contestants, you need to give us your pitch as to why you should be saved. You have 1 minute each. Please go ahead.
My name is Koforola Awuyera, and I'm the founder of Dakar Foods. In the last tax, FCMB, I brought in my A game in the commercials, also partnering with affiliate marketers to bring numbers to the account opening. In the present tax that we're going to be presenting today, I, Koforola, was able to bring 7 sponsors, also partners, inclusive of the Minister of Youth. Thank you, sir, for this opportunity.
The reason why I deserve to remain in Titan House is because every task that has been given to us was executed with wit and resilience. In the further task, I have also been the one that documented the team's journey by creating videos. For every single task that has been played here in the boardroom, I was responsible for creating the videos and editing to ensure that every single team's members' activities were captured in all our videos. With all my work in this house, I believe that I deserve to be a Titan. Thank you very much.
Since my first day in this house, I've participated in 4 major tasks and all of them have been won. So, dear board, if the goal is to keep someone who has strive, if the goal is to keep someone who is committed, if the goal is to keep someone who is definitely unconventional, I am the man for you. Thank you very much.
Point in case is the very last task that we lost. The principles that I learned there, I used it, and it actually allowed me to secure the presence of the #1 person in this country politically as it relates to youth, which is the Honorable Minister of Youth in this country. I'm saying that if you're looking for somebody that would actually utilize the learnings from this boardroom, I'm that person. Thank you very much.
I am the next Titan you're looking for because I am audacious, I am bold, I am courageous. I have been the engine room that has taken this is the first time I'm here. I have been the engine room that has taken all of my teams to victory. For me, the next Titan has been the Harvard Business School of Practicality. Dear board, as I conclude, I'm not sure my wife and 3 children are ready to see me now. Please save me. Thank you.
Now, where I come from, in Lagos Island, where we usually have children running around doing all sorts of shenanigans. And that is because some of them have been left behind in the classroom. But because of what my school is doing and what we are able to scale, and what we're able to do for these children, we've been able to bring hope to the nation and hope to all of them. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
So from listening to everything that's been said, I have 3 suggestions. Okay. So maybe we just let them go for a moment and we'll talk about it.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Can you excuse us, please?
It's that moment where the judges must decide. They can only save 3. It's a tough deliberation, but being titans themselves in their own respective industries, they will effectively weed out the culpables.
John Bassi, you are evicted. Precious, you are saved.
Thank you.
Francis, you are saved. Tamuno, you are evicted. Kofo, you are evicted. Jeremiah, you are saved. The evicted contestants, please lift the room.
Their journey on the show has ended, but not even those who are still on the show are safe just yet.
What have I learned so far from the show? For me, this was a real-life Harvard Business School of Practicality. As I'm talking, it's painful, but life happens. And like I said in the boardroom, it is what it is. It's not by who who think it's he or she is better, but time and chance happens to everybody. So yeah, that is it.
Okay, so how will I describe my next Titan experience and what have I learned so far? So for me, this is my fourth attempt on the show, and I usually make it to the boot camp. This is my first time being in the house, and it's been amazing, I must say. So far, I've learned quite a number of things that I'm going to be using in my business. Just watch out.
How would I describe my next Titan experience? I would say I got to meet a lot of great people, and I learned a lot of strategies that I did not know could be used in business. As example, learning to raise funds and seek partnerships. It was very, very, very interesting to see how fast we could raise money. It was amazing to me to be in that kind of pressure and still be able to execute the task. So I believe that I've learned a lot, and I hope I'll be able to apply some of my learnings into my own business and other businesses I choose to venture into.
The boardroom session begins properly.
You are the winner.
The immunity winner, Moses, is given the opportunity of retaining his status of immunity or relinquishing it for the sum of 200,000 naira.
What's your choice?
So I'll go with the cash.
You will collect the cash?
Yes, sir.
Moses is confident of his team's performance this week, and he takes the cash.
Good luck.
Moses will discover soon enough if he made the wise choice or not.
So now we go on to the presentation. Legacy Consult.
Yes, sir.
Who is the team lead? Jeremiah. Looks like you're a born leader or something. You have 2 minutes. Who is your presenter? The two. So you have exactly 2 minutes to present. Okay? Who is going first?
All right, thank you very much, Board. The Betano Legacy Cup was a very beautiful novelty match that was organized by Legacy Consorts in partnership with Betano. This is not just a novelty match. This was a philanthropic activity, this was entertainment, and this was youth development at its best.
In just 72 hours, our team executed a high-impact and immersive novelty match, drawing in over 230 attendees, including government representatives and sports professionals. It was the teams that played that day was the Ikorodu City FC and Way of Salvation Academy. The funds that were acquired from this particular event were channeled into acquiring sports equipment for the young players.
Through strategic sponsorship and partnership like Gamble Plus, we were able to raise very quality cash prize for this young academy. And it goes beyond the cash prize. We had very valuable awards that was given to this academy in forms of skill acquisition, which was fully paid for by one of our sponsors. And not just that, we also did a very premium brand visibility for our partner Betano through the jersey branding, the banners throughout the stadium, and we had over 1,000 online engagement through our streaming.
Yes, sir. And beyond the numbers, this particular event positioned Betano as a socially responsible sports brand. And the young footballers that came on board, they were negotiating with the coaches. We got people that were negotiating for their future. So this also shows that Betano is not just a brand that is interested in the game, but is interested in the future of the players as well.
All right, so on our own part, it was much of teamwork, like we've never had it before. It was innovation. It was all of us putting our energies together with the limited time and resources that we had. We were able to ensure that we had a very flawless execution, and we made sure that we had a very maximum impact.
Yes, sir. And in summary, the Betano match was more than a match. It was a statement of purpose. And with creativity and collaboration, we showed that sports is a mighty tool to youth empowerment. Thank you so much, Board.
Thank you. And I would like to have the remaining contestants to also highlight your roles, your individual role. So you have 60 seconds to tell us what you have done for this task to be a success? Okay, can we go with you first? Please.
Thank you, board. My name is Jennifer Ugoke, and during the Betano Legacy Cup, I functioned under the events planning team. Thank you.
Good evening, board. My name is Chibuike. In the last task, I functioned as the team lead for the sub-team of the media and branding for our task.
And I was the team lead for monitoring and evaluation and also reporting.
I was the partnerships lead. And as a partnerships lead, I was in charge of finding partners. So I was the one that got the Gamble Pulse alerts. I was the one that got the CPHG technologies on board. And I was the one that got the Diamond FC football on board. So I was the one that brought the entire funds for the events to the tune of 864,000. Thank you very much.
And I'm glad to tell you that I'm the financial powerhouse of this team. I managed all the inflows and outflows as far as this event is concerned.
And I was the team lead for the events planning and logistics department. In my role, of course, I oversaw all the activities of the members of my team.
I am the team lead for the Betano-The Cup. I got in the only technological sponsor who covered for the digital training cost in tune of 1.4 million for all the football teams who came for that match. Then beyond that, I thought, as a leader, you should always have a plan D in case things go south. So what did I do? I reached out to another community, and I got the support of their DG, I got the support of the local government chairman, and I got the support even of a mini stadium in case things did not go as planned, just to ensure that no matter what happens, we come here and we get the job done. Thank you very much.
I'm a member of the board. My name is Moses Yaba Ayemlo. I function in the event and planning committee, logistics, and also medical department.
In this particular task, I was responsible for securing the dignitary presence, which is the highest person in this country politically as it relates to youth and sports development. He was ably represented by Dr. Obinna in the events. I was also primarily stationed in the events and planning committee.
So generally, I was the one in charge of branding. Thank you.
Thank you. Now I would give each one of you a chance to ask someone a question. So you may start and then call on one person and challenge or critique their activity during the task.
My question is to Moses. He said he brought a medical team, and I would like him to clarify that.
He said I brought in medical team. I said I was part. Because when one of the players was injured, I'm pretty sure they saw me. I rushed in to make sure his safety first, to make sure everything is well with him. All of them saw me when I rushed in during the second half. That's when that happened. The goalkeeper was down. So I took the first aid box and I rushed in. I didn't say I brought in medical. I said I was part of the medical team. Yeah.
Okay, my question is directed to Jeremiah. I would like to know, I just want you to answer as honestly as possible. Is there anything that you feel that you could have done better as a team lead for this task?
That's my question. Anyway, go ahead.
Okay.
Thank you so much. I was expecting that question. Now, I was given a very important role to combine every housemate who have been divided since week 1 into different teams and make them work together as one. Now, understand this, during the course of this show, there are people who have had personal differences, different strengths, different weaknesses, different convictions, and I had to unite them as one. Now, considering the nature of this task, I had to sit down, think, strategize, and thought about that if I am going to make everyone work together, then we must change the style of running this leadership role. And that was, we will go beyond management and to become a form of board of directors. What does that mean? For management, I as a manager says, this is what needs to be done, and it gets done that way. Or you face my wrath. Or it could be board of directors where I would say, let's sit together as a team. We want to make these important decisions. Everyone seated there is one of the smartest people in the country. Then who am I to say I must enforce what they should do? So what I did was, whenever we had an important decision, I called them and said, you know what, for this important decision, let us have a consensus. Whatever we are going to decide, we'll talk about it we give the opinions, then we vote on it as the same way the directors would vote. And because of that, it helped us to achieve so much within a short period of time. So of course, you ask me, what would I have done differently? I would just say one thing, and that is to be able to do more within a short period of time. Thank you very much.
One of the points of having a novelty match, football match, is to bring people into the stadium who will watch the match, see the sponsors, and become a part of the ecosystem. Your stadium was empty. And football, it's football, right?
Yes.
Football.
Football.
That everybody in Nigeria likes. Why did you have an empty stadium? This was Nikon, right?
Yes,
Central Lagos.
And as far back as the first season, they were given the identical task that you were given. We looked at that, and it was incredible what they did. The creativity, the excitement, the size of the audience there, the celebrities that turned up, packs of them. I didn't see any celebrities in yours, apart from government officials. I don't believe government's a celebrity. When you talk about celebrities, I'm talking about, you know what I mean by celebrities. Top people, top names. There were no names in your report. Strong audience, I don't think 230 is strong. We've covered the audience. Pictures from the event. Your pictures on the file, which I could open, didn't have...
Only 4.
Yeah, didn't have one football in sight. Just a lot of people grinning at me, and I didn't know who the hell they were or what they did. Video wouldn't open. Social media, that was quite nice. I like the countdown. The jerseys, well, that was a major branding part of the stadium, which was supplied by the client. That saved you a lot of work. I thought this was probably the most boring and uninspired report I've ever had the misfortune to read. But looking at the main report, I go back and say that is probably the most uninspiring and boring report I've ever had the opportunity to read. Thank you.
Thank you. Tanya.
Need I say more? I was a bit disappointed at the individual reports, pretty much. I thought I would see something really outstanding. So I was looking through, apart from 2 reports that stood out a bit. Everybody else was pretty poor. But like Chris said, please can we have your reports earlier? You actually had a good opportunity with this task because it's just one group. You could have division of labor as you had put it, but a lot of you spent too much time on just branding. And we didn't see the branding. Not a lot of time on creativity in terms of innovation. Definitely no time at all on bringing in people from the neighborhood. You didn't think about that at all, and it showed. Sir.
Correct. Mine is to say something similar along the line of the turnout and participation. It's abysmal, 230 out of a 5,000-seat stadium. That's like 1 out of 20 or even 0 out of 20 in terms of the scoring. You know, even though the task has pressure, the pressure is 72 hours. But just as Chris mentioned, 10 years ago, it was the same task, similar, but the turnout was larger. Celebrities were there. The event was quite exciting. There was community involvement. I remember vividly the chairman of the local government there in Surulere also showed up. And so they actually went around canvassing for dignitaries to attend. And it showed in the effort they put into this. The one I noticed here is that everybody was in media and branding. So nobody actually went out to attract people. Business or even events, whether it is novelty or real selling of product or service, You have to go out there and hit the streets and attract as many people as possible. Celebrities and dignitaries, I think we've already mentioned that. The representative of the minister is not the minister. There were mention of photographs, celebrity media mention in the report, but I haven't seen it in the photos. So those are our feedback. And what I would do is I'd ask you to vacate the boardroom. So I would like to let you know that your performance was below par. It was less than 50%. So that means that you failed in the task. And apart from the team lead, if each one of you were to mention 2 people, and I'm gonna vote, who are the 2 people that stood out? Give me 2 names.
That would be Stephanie and Moses.
Shirley and Pearl.
Shirley and Precious.
Pearl and Precious.
Shirley and Stephanie.
Jennifer and Shirley.
Shirley and Chibike.
Pearl and Shirley.
Jennifer and Shirley.
Jennifer and Shirley. And therefore, we have decided that the 2 individuals that stood out are Shirley and Pearl Ubani.
Thank you so much, Board.
I congratulate you, and you have the immunity, and you go ahead and vacate the boardroom. Congrats. We will, determine who remains by the next session.
One more business of the day before the boardroom concludes. Way of Salvation and Ikorodu City FC, the football teams which played in the match, need to receive their prize remuneration. The representatives of the management of both academies are present to collect their awards. The cash will be electronically transferred to their accounts.
Thank you so much for participating in the novelty football. Thank you. See you at the next session.
The 8 contestants on probation know what's at stake. They know come next week in the boardroom, they must fight with their wit, experience, and all claws out if need be to remain on Betano, the Next Titan Nigeria Season 10.
It's Betano, the Next Titan Season 10 in association with FCMB.